Today's story, today's journey is one that actually really surprised me. When I started recording, I thought I would be doing this big adventure type blog, adventure type vlog like Devin Supertramp or Peter McKinnon, where there'd be, these awesome vistas, everything recorded in 4K, drone shots is flying over the racers that I was recording. But the difficulty is, one, I'm not Devin Supertramp nor Peter McKinnon. Two, I don't have a 4K camera. I don't have a drone. My slow motion video, my phone actually shoots in 720, 120 frames a second. That means that when you see the B-roll, it'll be nice and slowed down and a terrible resolution. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to figure out how to make it look as pretty as possible, but that's the case. I got an old camera and a pretty good phone. The big thing I discovered was that as I was preparing to shoot this, I was thinking this would be great. We'll be shooting these cars for the Africa Eco Race. It is a race that's as long as the United States plus probably another 1,000 to 1,500 miles. It's a really long endurance race. It goes from Monaco to Dakar. And there's all different types of cars. There's motorcycles, there's cars, and there's actually trucks. There's different stages. And I thought I was shooting a video about that race. I thought I was going to be recording that race. I thought it was going to be about that footage. But as I got home, started editing the footage, I realized that the story was not about the cars. There was something else going on in the story.
We're packing up.
What are you packing up for? Is there a race car race today?
Yeah. It's also Scott's making it morning time.
We haven't even made it to the car yet, and the kids are already dirty. The story you were watching is about a family waking up. When I left the United States to go to France to learn French, then eventually come to Senegal through a path that was not straight, I was tired. I left the pastorate tired. So did Jen. And I know the kids did. I know Amelia especially, and Hannah. And then we got to France, and in France, it wasn't the adventure that we were thinking we were going to be going on. We came in tired. We didn't have the energy to go exploring. We didn't have the energy to see everything new. We had the energy to survive. It was like we were asleep. We didn't know how to have fun anymore. We didn't know how to go out and do things and enjoy anymore. And what happened to us, we endured. We had some good times, but we were tired. And so we get to actually the December that we left France. We discovered that my father had a brain tumor. And so I was able to go and visit him, but not 4 months later from the diagnosis. 4 months from the diagnosis, the brain cancer ended up killing him. And so 2018 was this long season of just loss, transition, gain, brokenness, and we were tired. And it would just felt like nothing was going to be put together. When we got to the end of 2018, Literally on December 31st, I actually didn't want 2018 to end. I felt really, really exhausted and really heavy because it meant that we were going to be further away from my father than closer. That the journey before I get to see him again just became really long. It was like a real actual step away from seeing him again. And so I went to the New Year's Eve celebration at the church, not feeling like celebrating, not wanting to be there, not wanting to participate. And I just was exhausted. I just wanted to sit in the back and cry. But something happened as they were singing and dancing. It was as we approached 2019, when we crossed over from 2018 into 2019 and were praying through 2018, it was like a fog lifting. It was like something new being born again. It was the first time really that a crossover from one new year to the next actually felt like there was something change, a new change on the horizon. And so when we heard about the Dakar Eco Race, and we knew that we could go and have fun as a family, we said, we got to do this because we are entering into this new season and we are waking up. The sorrow, the transition, the depression was lifting, the fog was clearing, and we could have fun. And so what you are watching in this video is a family learning how to have fun again. Just barely got the helicopter. Is it Real Housewives of Dakar?
Because this is our shelter.
This is your shelter?
Yeah. This is our shelter from the bullets.
And what are the bullets? And who's driving the cars? Are those the good guys or the bad guys?
Those are the bad guys.
Oh no!
And we're pretending those are tanks.
Tanks, oh no. Are they coming? Those are blue tanks. Where is it?
Right there. Shiny and beautiful, 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 shiny.